everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to your monthly reading with me, Lorien. This is going to be for March 2017 and I thank everybody who subscribed so far. I think I've broken the 7,000 barrier now, so thank you so much. And also thank you to those who are new and actually trying me out for the first time, so thank you. Hopefully you will hear some messages that are relevant to you. Now I just want to make everybody aware that this is a general reading, so this will cover the general aspects for your sun, moon and rising sign. But if it is a personal reading you would like with answers to your individual questions, all you have to do is click the link below and it'll take you to a personal reading with myself, and you can choose whichever reading that you would like to have from me. Also, if you're interested in, I think I've got some rune readings every new moon and crystal readings every full moon. So if you were interested in those, you can go to the Patreon link below, and from as little as $1 you can see all the exclusive content that I have on there. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so if you don't get the messages you anticipate, it may be the fact that your rising or your sun or your moon, your different elements, because that's your astrological makeup, it may actually be more relevant in the other signs. So just have a look at those. Always comment, always share, always subscribe, always like. I love hearing back from you, and I just want to say a big thank you for taking the time to watch and report back to me, because I really do love hearing about everything that you're doing. So yeah, that's it from me. I don't think there's any further announcements. Very merry spring to us in the Northern Hemisphere. Hope you're handling the oncoming winter okay in the Southern Hemisphere, and let's get to it. Hello Aries, thank you so much for tuning into your March reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you this reading, and I understand that it's half your birthday month, so a very happy birthday to those of you who are born in March. So this is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon and Rising sign Aries. If you don't get the messages that you're expecting, it could be that March has a surprise for you, or it could be that another aspect of your astrological makeup is actually something that you need to look into. So it could be that you have, another message somewhere else. We're going to be having the Gilded Tarot and the Archangel Oracle deck with some runes to finish. I have started doing rune readings every new moon on the Patreon channel, with other exclusive readings there, so you can find out more how to get involved on the link below. And if it is a personal reading or guidance that you would like from me, just click on the link to my website and it'll tell you all the information about the readings there. Whoa, I hope you just saw that. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles first. And obviously with it being Aries and a birthday month, I do have the birthday readings starting for Aries very soon. So as soon as we get out of Aquarius and go into Pisces, I'll add on the Aries there for you if you want a birthday reading in March. Okay, let's have a look and see. Oh, okay, so this is a bit convoluted, and let's have a look at what these cards are. So the ones that turned over were Ten of Wands and the Magician, and they seem to want to bring you the Fool as well. Okay, so that was everywhere. Let's take a look and see. Oof. Blimey. Okay, so we have Life Review. Typical of Aries, it's jumping out all over the place. Oh my word. Right. Right. Okay. Sorry about this little bump in the middle. This is actually I've been saying it on every video because I feel very self-conscious about it. This is actually an umbrella cover, and since the umbrella broke I just chopped it off because I think it makes a lovely spring altar cover. I just haven't had time to iron it yet, but it's got lovely butterflies and keys and it's perfect for spring, so that's why I thought I'd have it. Okay. You're on the move, or you're on the way to something, They don't want you to shift your troubles from one area to another, though. They don't want you to kind of, and this card is very striking for me, they don't want to lift all your worries, all your strives, all your concerns and anxieties and just shift them over to some other place, if you know what I mean. Like, oh look, I'm tidying up, and then suddenly the pile near the door ends up the pile near the other wall, you know, that kind of thing. They want you to sort out these worries, they want you to sort out these problems, see if there's anything that you want to kind of finalise, and then move on, and then kind of make the closure that way. But I do feel that you're going to be very practical about whatever it is you're doing. You seem to have a very straightforward, prepared, dedicated approach this month, which is different to a lot of the impulsive kind of behaviour that a lot of people presume Aries are capable of. And you kind of are, but I think you're also into more seeing what's available at this point, rather than jumping in at the deep end with both feet and then realising you can't swim. That's kind of your realist view of this month. You want to be prepared, you want to be not judged, but I do feel that you're going to be kind of set apart from the rest, and you may be kind of worried that, you know, that won't, I don't know what it is, it feels as though you may be considering a change of job, or completely ditching some aspect of your life right now. For instance, you could be like, I'm sick of this relationship, friendship, marriage, working situation, housing situation, project, friend, whatever. You're going to ditch something, but I think you want to be prepared to make that move and to make that commitment, and just kind of take the steps necessary to make it happen. But I do see the fact that you are going to be very careful, and it's going to pay off. You have the Magician here, and the Magician is an incredible card. It's all about manifesting. It's about being the creator in your own life, and I feel like you are going to be manipulating some of the elements around you in order to be the person that you need to be. It's kind of like, even if you have to put on a mask, metaphorically, and actually take on some jobs or tasks and things, you might feel better for doing that, and I think it might alleviate some of the stresses there. But I also feel this is the start of a new journey. You've got the Fool here, so it may be that you just do jump in with both feet when you feel like you've got everything sorted. Like, as soon as you've got over this kind of hurdle, you jump in, you dance, you do whatever it is you want to do, because this is kind of juggling all the tasks that are required of you. Some people think that the Fool is just foolish, like, you're not looking where you're going, you're just doing this down a whim, and you're not prepared, and blah blah blah. Basically, sometimes what people think of Aries in the first place, which is unfair. But here, you know, he's juggling, he's making sure that this spins round, and certain other cards as well. There's a similar depiction, maybe sometimes with Merlin as well, where appearances are deceiving because they think, oh, it's just a doddery old fool. You've got wisdom. You've got some kind of chops behind your actions here. You've got the tenacity and the wherewithal to actually commit to this and go along with it. You may be childlike, you may be enthusiastic about it and giddy and hopeful and, oh, it's going to be great. Which, to be honest, with any change, I would hope that you would be. But I think the thing is, people presume that you're going to jump and still have this carried with you. They don't want you to have to do that, you know what I mean? They don't want you to have to go skip, crash into something even heavier and have all these other problems. But because you have the Page of Pentacles here, I don't think you're going to have that problem. The Page is very dedicated. Sometimes you can be bored with all the red tape and, you know, planning how you're going to have the conversation, or, you know, seeing what you can do after you've had the conversation, or, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. But research and making sure that you alleviate any concerns you have are key to having these two work in your favour. And even here, life review. You may be taking inventory of your life and resolving to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. For instance, the relationship side of things. You may be like, I'm not sure that I'm getting everything that's out of it. Maybe you're sick of going on OkCupid, or what is it, Tinder, or whatever it is. You may be sick of doing that and you want to try something different. But here they're saying that you have gifts coming. Open your arms to receive gifts from the Creator, or the universe, or your angels, or your guides, or whoever. Yourself. You know, yourself is another brilliant gift giver. You can give yourself the gift of hope, really. But let's see what these runes have to say. Okay. Now, I've got two for you. Oh, so I'm just going to see what they are. Ooh. Okay. Now, which way did you go? So you have the goose, which is renewal, life energy, organic growth. It's also imagination. It's matters of the mind, psychic matters. How else to put it? Kind of a way of butterfly effect, really. It's kind of like the butterflies. You're now kind of coming out of the stagnation, and I feel that you are, this change or whatever organic change is coming through will actually give you a lot of imagination and life energy to see what else you could do and what else you could kind of learn to do. And then here we have a thala. We have a thala, and this is basically seeing what's important to you. Life review. This is also safety and an increase or abundance of things coming through. So it could be this as well, manifestation and all this, but definitely evaluating what is really important in the scheme of things, what it is you want to take with you, what it is you want to learn, whether you can take anybody on your journey with you, or whether you have room for some certain people. Do you have room for these people in the next stage of your life? Because we are in a universal year one, so it may be something that you're trying to evaluate. But this is a good month for you. I see this as being kind of fiddly, but ultimately rewarding. And I think even though it can be emotional sometimes, you're going to get through it and you're going to see the other side with a smile on your face. So it's very positive indeed. Do let me know how things go for you throughout March, because we're going into your solar return now, so it could be quite interesting to see how this is going to turn out for you. But I do wish you the best of luck. Again, if you want any readings or to see the rune readings, all the information you need is down below, and I really look forward to reading for you in your birthday month of April as well. So take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you soon.